Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie, z tej strony Kalwi, a to jest kolejny odcinek serii Hogwarts Legacy. No i po pokonaniu ostatniego przeciwnika, Ranrocka,
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
ruszamy na misje poboczne.
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Także po prostu teraz zaczniemy misje poboczne. Arresto momentum spowalnia ruch przeciwników i przedmiotów. Im większy jest cel, tym mniejszy efekt wywrze na nim zaklęcie. Czytać nie potrafię.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible, perhaps before you leave here.
Tak. Możemy jeszcze z nią porozmawiać w sumie.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck. That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what she'd done.
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
No dobrze. Może myślę, że możemy lecieć na kolejną misję poboczną. I 3 rośliny bojowe to mamy. Wychoduj i zbierz las. Myślę, że będziemy mogli tam skoczyć. Też tutaj do naszego pokoju, myślę. Sekretne pomieszczenia. Pokój życzeń. I myślę, że możemy tam zajrzeć i faktycznie zobaczyć, jak wygląda ten ślad. Przy okazji... Oj, nie tu. Przy okazji porozmawiamy ze Smykiem. Bo z tego co pamiętam chciał. Tego się nie spodziewałem. Szczerze. Trzeba będzie tu trochę przemeblować. W takim razie. Czy my tu mamy ślas? Jest. Mamy tu wrócić za 15 minut. Mamy sobie kilka tych ślazów. Te rośliny sobie zbierzemy. Tu też damy ślas i możemy przy okazji tam des ptasi. Możemy dać tą figę w sumie. W takim razie masakra z tym. Ale dobra, myślę, że teraz, skoro tutaj się wszystko to fajnie waży, możemy sobie iść pogadać z Sebastianem. Musimy udać się do pokoju Slytherinu. To jest to. Tak, i musimy się gdzieś udać w to miejsce. Także szybka teleportacja. I nam się uda. Zapraszam też ogólnie, skorzystając z okazji, na mojego Twitcha, ponieważ tam możemy się przenieść faktycznie z pobocznymi misjami. Nie wiem, czy nie zrobimy tutaj z 2-3 odcinki. I nie wiem, czy nie przeniesiemy się na Twitcha, chociaż to jeszcze pomyślimy. Jeżeli chodzi o to, ponieważ nie wiem, jak to wygląda. Bo musimy wbić ten 34, ale to prawdopodobnie jest... Raczej nie wiem, czy nam się uda wbić, ale mówię, jeszcze z 2-3 odcinki zrobimy sobie, myślę,
You're here. Brilliant.
do piątku. Myślę, że w piątek zakończymy po prostu serię.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
O. Omnisem. A mieliśmy się jeszcze z tym smykiem spotkać, no ale dobra. Możemy
Keep an
powiedz?
eye out.
Dobra.
Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Mamy dar przekonywania.
We don't regret.
Confringo! Sebastian! Over here! Incendio!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I
Confringo!
begged.
It
Incendio!
wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with
Confringo!
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
Incendio!
And by that logic, 3 is better
Confringo!
than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Tak nie rozumiem zbytnio. Otworzyć drzwi. Slytherina. Ale kurczę, to są te drzwi.
Confringo!
Nie mamy czarnej magii, nie. To jest coś związane...
Incendio! Confringo!
Jak otworzyć? To jest dobre pytanie. Raczej nie.
Revelio!
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Revelio may help.
Revelio może mi pomóc, ale... No tak, i to są te czary...
Reparo! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Depulso!
No nie wiem, no to
Confringo!
możemy tylko podpalić.
Incendio!
No, w końcu.
I hope we're ready for this.
Chyba po prostu trzeba było to zrobić szybciej.
Reparo!
They want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a
A
snake.
journal entry.
That must
Signed
be the
by
voice
Noctua
I hear.
Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us,
Never mind. There's no
Reparo.
clear way forward.
like a maze.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Byśmy chcieli sobie użyć.
Lumos.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Znaleźć dalszą drogę. Szukamy dalszej drogi. Tutaj mamy kolejną notatkę.
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Aha, dobra. Już rozumiem. Ale otworzyliśmy to
Matching the
przypadkiem.
symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Nie,
Nice work.
zupełnie przypadkiem. Pytanie, czy tutaj też jest jakaś... Tak, to musi być wąż na dole i u góry taki księżyc
Another
jakby.
gate.
Seems Slytherin
Może
like to play
być to
games.
i tu musi
Must run in
być
the family.
wąż na dole. Proszę
Look in a
bardzo.
mirror, Sebastian. That
Reparo.
sounded promising.
Libero, tylko my
Another dial
sobie
solved.
użyjemy tędy.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ale tutaj też chyba było przejście kolejne i chyba zajdziemy do tego pokoju sobie. No właśnie. Kolejna notatka.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
I
Painful.
niczego nie ma.
That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Tutaj chyba już otworzyliśmy to, co mieliśmy, tak? To już nie mamy, także musimy chyba udać się po prostu do góry. Tak. Tylko ja bym chciał się cofnąć, zobaczyć, co tam jest na tych drzwiach narysowane. Coś takiego i... Coś takiego, jakaś piramida jakby? Coś w tym stylu? Dobra, to w takim razie udamy się
Lumos.
tu i tu mamy kolejną notatkę. Proszę bardzo.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Ta piramida musi być na dole właśnie. To chyba ta piramida ciemna jest strasznie... O!
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the
Dobra,
scriptorium.
wspiąć się do góry i już zapalam światło, bo strasznie ciemno tu. Tego się nie spodziewałem.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Revelio. Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died.
Revelio.
This is where we'll die. I shouldn't
Lumos.
have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
To może być ciężkie do przeżycia. Będziemy tym odważnym. Do czego nas wyniosą.
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. Revelio.
Made it.
Wiemy, co by
We
flaszki było dobrze.
found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Jeszcze jest. A nic więcej tu nie mamy.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Skryptorium, ale kurczę jak? Da radę stąd wyjść jakoś?
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
No i dobra. Tutaj mamy ukończone. Także myślę, że lecimy dalej z misjami. I myślę, że możemy teraz skoczyć do pokoju. Sekretne pomieszczenia, pokój życzeń. Myślę, że możemy tutaj skoczyć raz, dwa. I gadać tym tutaj koleżką, jaki żeby zebrać te roślinki. A tutaj nie ma więcej. Dobra, myślę, że trochę więcej, niech to tam rośnie i będziemy mieli tego trochę więcej, a tutaj zajmiemy
Deke would like to
się
talk with you when you have a moment.
smykiem.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Wow. To nie jest to miejsce, gdzie walczyliśmy. To chciałem użyć. Dobra, przełączmy się na to. Ja chciałem zobaczyć sobie nie to. Dobra, myślę, że możemy lecieć dalej. Jak powiem, do tego miejsca, bym się przeniósł.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
O. Teraz możemy się cofnąć.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Tutaj mamy to krosno, ale tu już mamy zaklęte
Deke has marked the area on your map.
rzeczy. Dobra, to my wiemy, co mamy zrobić i myślę, że stąd będzie wszystko, także mamy się udać tu. Trochę daleko, ale myślę, że najbliżej będzie nam do miejsca się teleportować i po prostu tam na naszym gryfie polecieć, na naszym ptoku. O. jaskinię. To było to.
Go!
Dobra. Myślę, że teraz tam możemy na szybkiego polecieć. Zwłaszcza, że mamy niecałe 150 metrów.
Slow down now. There we go.
Ale mamy nowe zaklęcie. Ja to nowe zaklęcie chętnie... Confringo! Powiem, że to nowe zaklęcie naprawdę jest i bardzo wolno się odnawia. Także ciekawie. Dobra, my mamy tutaj wejście. Także tu sobie skoczymy. Myślę, że też na live'ach
This
będziemy
must be
robić
Tobbs's
jakieś
cave.
misje
I
poboczne.
suppose I should head inside.
Sobie wejdziemy. Tutaj jest Zuzia.
Confringo!
Nie ma sprawy.
Tobbs's
Dobra.
master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs?
Deke sent me. Are you in here?
A te pająki nie stanowią dla nas wyzwania zbytnio.
Defender! Incendio!
Confringo!
Widziałem go. Myślę, że to sobie pozbieramy.
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
Dobra. A jeszcze inne pytanie, czy my mamy może nie miotła, cofnij, tylko różdżka. Czy my mamy... Może być tam. Myślałem, że dostaliśmy też tamtą różdżkę z głównego wątku. Lecz nie. Niby jakiś pająk?
Looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Incendio!
Palimy to. Co się tu wziąłeś?
Confringo!
Czy nie
Bombarda!
wylazłeś? Nie.
Defender!
Dobra.
Incendio!
Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
Co to było?
Incendio!
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
Sobie tędy przejdziemy. Tu sobie przeskoczymy tędy, myślę. O. Nie chciałbym się w takim miejscu znaleźć. To jak są, ale bez przesady z tymi pająkami. Kto oglądał nie Hobbita, tylko
Confringo! Bombarda!
pierwsze to drugie.
Defender!
Jak on się nazywał?
Incendio!
O, ty skubany. Aż.
Confringo!
Aha. Dobra.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo!
Dobra. Jak to się nazywało? Władca Pierścieni. O, to tam był. Była właśnie scena
Confringo!
z Tym dużym pająkiem, nie pamiętam jak on się nazywał. Ale była jedna scena, gdzie faktycznie było dużo tej pajęczyny. No i mamy dużego pająka. To wygląda jak bosik. Kurczę.
Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio.
Tego to jeszcze się nie spodziewałem tu, szczerze.
Confringo. Incendio.
Dobra, spal się tam trochę.
Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Za
Incendio.
dużo już trochę?
Defendo.
No i co nam tu robi?
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
I dobra. Już. To sobie pozbieramy. Żeby mieć w razie czego jak użyć. I teraz którą stroną my chcemy
Rebellion.
iść? Tam są skrzynki, więc idziemy tam. Bo to znaczy, że będzie możliwość zawrócenia po prostu. Dobra.
Confringo.
Tędy sobie przejdziemy i teraz możemy, myślę, skoczyć sobie tu do góry.
Incendio.
Dobra.
Bombarda. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Chyba pan niezbyt przeżył to spotkanie. Ale korci mnie zobaczyć, co tutaj jest.
Bombarda.
O! Aha, książki. Więcej soku z pijawek. No dobra. W takim razie musimy się udać w tamtą stronę. Kurczę, zalali to pomieszczenie i teraz musimy pływać. Skrzyneczka. Skrzyneczka też w cenie, oczywiście. Dajcie.
Bombarda.
Zawsze jakieś rzeczy do sprzedaży będą.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Tak. Do smyka. To tu chyba jeszcze była... Nie wiem, czy to nie było jeszcze czasami... A ty skąd się tu wziąłeś?
Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo.
Strzelałeś?
Incendio.
Ale tu chyba był jeszcze gdzieś przy nas... No właśnie... A to jest legowisko trolla. Teoretycznie możemy sobie go załatwić. Niecałe 150 metrów, także myślę, że możemy się przebiec po prostu. Wtedy wydaje mi się, że wrócimy sobie po prostu do miejka. Bo nie będzie zmartwiony, że tak stracił w sumie tego. Nie tu. Idziemy do tego legowiska trolla, po prostu pozbędziemy się go raz, dwa. Myślę, skoro jesteśmy. Tylko tu byśmy mogli normalnie chodzić, ale niech im będzie. Leśny troll. Gdzie ma troll? Co?
Confringo!
Tego?
Incendio! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Defender! Bombarda! Incendio!
Gdzie podpalimy?
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda!
A?
Defender! Confringo!
Coś nie jest wymagające.
Protego! Bombarda!
I pozbyliśmy się.
Revelio!
Teraz tylko skrzyneczka, żeby camping był zaliczony. Camping. Tego nie ma. To co, tego nie możemy jakoś zaliczyć, że zrobiliśmy to? Ale tu teraz widzę, że to jest taki fajny sufit, widzisz? A to co, zaliczone? Nie zaliczone? W sumie... Czego tu nie ma? A, to jest wyjście. To jest po prostu drugie wyjście.
Revelio!
Nie ma tu nic więcej. Tam jedynie coś takiego, ale... I tutaj takiego... Nie ma. Żeby, że tak powiem, zaliczyć to, czy coś w tym stylu. Ale tu mamy książki. Dobra, myślę, że możemy teraz wrócić do naszego przyjaciela Spyka, czyli do Hogwartu, sekretnych pomieszczeń, pokój życzeń i porozmawiać z nim.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Dobrze. Myślę, że w tym odcinku to było na wszystko. Udało nam się sporo zrobić. Także... O!
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
Myślę, że sobie już dojdziemy albo na live, albo na kolejnym odcinku. Także teraz to było na wszystko. Dzięki, że gramy razem. Zapraszam Was na mojego Twitcha. Zapraszam na mojego Discorda. Trzymajcie się. Do zobaczenia. Hej, hej.